Did you know dancing reduces dementia risk by up to 76%? I'm going to share how this simple, joyful activity could be the key to maintaining your cognitive health as you age, and how you can start benefiting today, regardless of your experience or physical abilities. Researchers spent 21 years following seniors to see which hobbies best protected the brain. They looked at everything: reading, puzzles, swimming, playing instruments, even cycling. But one activity completely outshined the rest: dancing. But why? And what makes dancing so uniquely powerful for our brains? It turns out dancing is not just movement, it's a full brain workout. You are moving your body, listening to music, making decisions, reacting in real time, remembering steps, and often connecting with others. Neurologists call it the perfect brainstorm because it lights up multiple parts of your brain all at once. Think of it this way: every time you dance, you're boosting blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your brain, and clearing away waste that could harm brain cells. As neurologist Dr. Helena Chong puts it, dancing gives your brain a nutrient-rich bath that helps keep it healthy and alive. But that's just the beginning. Dancing isn't repetitive like walking on a treadmill, it's dynamic. You're constantly deciding what move comes next, reacting to a partner, or following the rhythm. That quick decision-making engages your brain's control center, the prefrontal cortex, and strengthens the neural pathways that help you think clearly and respond quickly. And here's where memory comes in. Learning even a simple dance routine works your memory in multiple directions: steps, music, rhythm, and space. As experts like Dr. Chong and Dr. Robert Wilson explain, dancing builds cognitive reserve, a mental savings account of extra brain power you can draw on as you age. Think of cognitive reserve as your brain's savings account. Every time you dance, you're making deposits that you can draw on later in life. There's something else special about dancing that often gets overlooked: the rhythmic integration of mind and body. Your brain must synchronize your movements to external rhythms, creating connections between hearing, planning, and physical execution. This rhythmic coordination engages the cerebellum, which controls coordination, and the basal ganglia, which manages learned movement patterns. These are precisely the areas often affected early in dementia. By regularly activating these regions through dance, you're helping maintain their function and potentially slowing degenerative processes. And we haven't even touched on what might be dancing's most powerful brain protective element: social connection. Dancing with partners or in groups provides rich social interaction, which is independently associated with cognitive preservation. The emotional engagement that comes from connecting with others through movement adds another layer of brain stimulation. Dr. Tiffany Chow, a behavioral neurologist who specializes in dementia prevention, notes the social aspects of dance shouldn't be underestimated. Social engagement is one of the strongest protective factors against dementia, and dance provides this naturally, along with the emotional benefits of human connection. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, but I'm not a dancer, or my mobility isn't what it used to be. The wonderful news is that the cognitive benefits of dancing aren't limited to professionals or those with previous dance experience. Research suggests that any form of dancing that engages your mind and body provides brain protective effects. Let me share some options that work for different ability levels. If you have mobility challenges, balance concerns, or use a wheelchair, chair dancing offers all the core benefits while providing stability and support. Chair dancing can range from simple upper body movements synchronized to music to more complex routines involving arms, legs, and torso. Listen to Marion Jenkins, who's 86 and started chair dancing after a hip replacement. "I thought my dancing days were over, but chair dancing gives me the same joy and mental stimulation without putting stress on my joints. My memory seems sharper on days when I dance." If you enjoy partnering, traditional ballroom dances like waltz, foxtrot, and swing provide excellent cognitive benefits through their combination of partnering skills, step patterns, and musical timing. Many senior centers offer ballroom classes specifically designed for older adults, with modified moves that accommodate physical limitations. If you prefer to dance without a partner, club with line dancing has become increasingly popular among seniors because no partner is required, and it features clear, structured patterns. The repetitive sequences help build memory skills, while the group format provides social benefits without close physical contact. As Elaine Rogers, a dance instructor specializing in senior programs, explains, line dancing is perfect for beginners because you can start with very simple patterns and progress at your own pace. Traditional folk dances offer another excellent option. These often feature circular formations and repeated patterns accessible to beginners. Greek circle dances, Israeli hora dances, and American square dancing all provide cognitive benefits while connecting dancers to cultural traditions. And for those who feel intimidated by formal dance steps, simply moving freely to music provides substantial benefits. This approach removes performance pressure. It allows for self-expression based on how the music makes you feel. Even just swaying around your kitchen while the radio plays what I call kitchen dancing can make a difference. You are not just moving, you are waking up parts of your brain that love spontaneity. It is gentle, natural, and surprisingly powerful. So how do you incorporate more dancing into your life? Let me share some practical approaches that anyone can implement, regardless of circumstances. First, start small but be consistent. Begin with just 10 minutes of movement to music daily. This could be as simple as putting on a favorite song while preparing breakfast and allowing yourself to move intuitively. Consistency matters more than duration. Regular activation of dance-related neural pathways provides cumulative benefits over time. Choose music that resonates with you personally. Music from your youth or early adulthood often triggers the strongest emotional and memory responses. These personal connections make dancing more emotionally rewarding and sustain your motivation. Create playlists of songs that spark joy and nostalgia. Dr. Michael Thout, a pioneer in neurologic music therapy, explains why this works. Familiar music activates extensive neural networks associated with autobiographical memories, emotions, and movement patterns. When we dance to music with personal significance, we're engaging more of our brain than with unfamiliar music. If attending in-person classes isn't feasible for you, consider online options. During the pandemic, many dance instructors developed virtual classes that remain available for those who prefer dancing at home. These range from gentle seated routines to more vigorous standing programs. Another wonderful approach is making dance multi-generational. Dancing with grandchildren or younger family members creates meaningful connections while providing cognitive benefits. Children often approach dance with uninhibited joy that can be contagious and help older adults overcome self-consciousness. Family dance parties, even short impromptu ones, strengthen relationships while exercising everyone's brain. Teaching younger generations dances from your youth creates cultural connections and preserves traditions. Most importantly, adapt dancing to your abilities. Focus on what you can do rather than limitations. If standing for extended periods is difficult, alternate between seated and standing movements. If memorizing long sequences challenges you, enjoy shorter patterns or free-form movement. The transformative potential of dance isn't just theoretical. Countless seniors have experienced remarkable benefits from incorporating dance into their lives. Take, for example, James Wilson, 78, who started taking ballroom lessons after losing his wife to Alzheimer's disease. I was concerned about my own cognitive health, having watched my wife's decline, he says. Dancing twice weekly for the past 3 years has given me both social connection and what I believe is sharper mental clarity. My memory feels more reliable, and I process information more quickly. James's experience is not unique. Many seniors find that dance offers more than just movement. It brings healing, clarity, and connection. Still, I understand many people hesitate to try dancing for various reasons. Let's address those concerns directly. Many avoid dancing because they believe they lack natural coordination or rhythm. But here's the truth. The cognitive benefits don't require dance floor perfection. They come from the mental engagement of trying, regardless of how the movements look. Another reason may be physical limitations, which may require adaptations but rarely prevent participation entirely. Many dance programs specialize in modified movements for those with arthritis, balance issues, or who use assistive devices. Community dance program director Samuel Johnson reports, "We have participants who dance with walkers, canes, and even from wheelchairs." The key is focusing on what's possible rather than limitations. There's always some way to engage with rhythm and movement. As research continues to validate dancing's cognitive benefits, healthcare providers are increasingly recommending dance as part of brain health protocols. Some forward-thinking medical centers now include dance therapy referrals alongside traditional approaches for patients with mild cognitive impairment or those at high risk for dementia. We're seeing a paradigm shift toward multimodal interventions for brain health, explains neurologist Dr. Michelle Brown. Dance represents a powerful component because it simultaneously addresses multiple risk factors for cognitive decline, physical inactivity, social isolation, and lack of complex mental stimulation. While no activity can guarantee complete protection from dementia, dancing offers one of the strongest protective effects documented in scientific literature. The beauty of this intervention lies in its accessibility. No prescription is needed. No expensive equipment is required. No talent is necessary. The simple act of moving rhythmically to music, in whatever way suits your abilities and preferences, could significantly influence your cognitive trajectory as you age. As you consider ways to protect your brain health, remember that sometimes the most powerful interventions are also the most joyful. Put on a favorite song today, allow your body to move in response to the rhythm, and know that with each step, turn, and gesture, you're giving your brain a precious gift that could pay dividends for years to come. Thank you for joining me for Dancing Away Dementia. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think it's time for a dance break.